Let's play some Caves of Qud. Whoops. Ooh. Okay. Continue. We do have, yes indeed, we are still playing the horticulturalist. And what am I doing? I'm in the waterlogged tunnel. We're doing the red rock thing. Water stained leather cap. Mm-hmm. I have a bunch of cracked armor, which isn't amazing, but it's okay. And yeah. I'm essentially just trying to get a foothold. Yeah. Oh yes. I've been in here and something compelled me to go back. We're gonna see about that. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let us get Dreadroot tubers. I think we are actually, yeah. We have 8 Dreadroot tubers at this point. Once we get back, we're going to talk to Argive and see whether he has the thing that we need. Harvested another Dreadroot tuber. Fantastic. Just keep going through this. Again, we need to be a little bit careful. This character is mostly built to shoot with rifles, and we can't really do that yet because we don't have a proper rifle and we don't have a lot of ammunition. I have 5 shots left, which is not fantastic. Oh shit, there's another killer bee. No. Okay. Appear to have lost the killer bee. Good. But are you? There you are. Don't want to cross that corpse. Okay. No. I think I need to turn off the mouse thing. Hello! Kawajiri Kira. Can I call you Kira? I'm having fun, yes. I am. I've just started. First time catching me live and alive. That is good. Being alive is definitely the desirable thing right now. Oh shit, I might not be... And, you know, the being alive thing has just stopped in-game. That's that. So how are you doing? Okay. Jinxed it. Yeah, maybe. I'm holding you personally responsible for what just happened. Okay, let's start a new game. You know what? Horticulturalist, fun and stuff. I'm going to return to that. I'm going to create a new character. We're going to play something different. We're gonna... doing pretty okay. That is good. Toughness. Let's do something like that. Yes. 18 ego. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, we could do this. Yeah, let's do that. And you know, we could do some other stuff. We could play the Sissy Gurior and go with dual wielding. It's going to take a bit until we... Oh, we could get night vision. You know what? How about we do that? How about we do that? We get dual wield and ambidexterity. That's a good amount of... Should we do... As you really like to look at your own performance, you get very far before getting frustrated. Yeah. I think I talked about that a little bit yesterday, but one of the things that you definitely... You know, I feel like it's oftentimes kind of a mind space thing. You need, I think, in order to actually... It's not a skill, it's just a an approach, you know? you have to just be fine with losing progress, because progress is not, you know, ultimately it doesn't mean anything, essentially. Just roll with it, die a lot. Like yesterday, I did not get past the Red Rock thing. I always died before actually killing a Gershling. Because you know, like it's a good build, but it's tough at the start, and I just couldn't do it. And sometimes that's the case. Again, don't let that frustrate you. Maybe just take it as part of the experience. I don't know. At this point, I'm actually not frustrated about dying in this game all that much. Like, it always hurts when you have a really good run and you die to something stupid, but you get used to it. Full ego, full intelligence. Yeah. You know, that's kind of the thing. I don't actually know, like, min-maxing is good, but the game throws so many things at you that you kind of have to be ready to face things, you know? You kind of have to be able to, like, when something goes wrong, and it will, you kind of have to, like, your character kind of has to be able to actually do something about that. So min-maxing is good, but like completely min-maxing, you know, there's always, like, having toughness is never, like, usually when I play an Esper, you know, an ego character, toughness is the one physical stat that I will still do, because it kind of helps that you don't get one-shot by things immediately. Tinker and Dominator. Yeah, tinkering is really tough. The problem is always with these kinds of characters that the early game is super tough, especially like Tinker and Dominate, outfitting, yeah, crafting all the gear and outfitting your minions. You know, you can actually take off a little bit of that by having a companion that you can use. But it's still, yeah. Like with my one run, I got really lucky by getting the Baboon Queen. And, you know, the multiple ringed baboon bosses? Those are the best minions. They're so good. They just destroy everything. But, you know, like in most runs, I don't come across these bosses. Usually you just, you know, that was super lucky. You have to just work with what you got. It'll be crafty. So what am I doing here? Oh yeah, right. We're doing dual wield, don't we? Yes. So we're just going to play Trukin a little bit. Just punching things. Yeah, the tinkering is pretty cool. I'm not really sure. Like I've never actually gone beyond Tinker 2. And you can get Tinker 2 with like a normal character. You don't have to focus all that much on this. Like one important thing about tinkering is that tinkering allows you to improve like the highest tier of equipment, and that's the only way to get beyond the highest tier of equipment, you know? And you only need Tinker 1 for that. You don't actually need anything else. And Tinker 3 and higher... Is it Tinker 4 actually? Has that changed? I think Tinker 3 was the highest, if I remember correctly. But a lot of things have changed in the game pretty recently, so I didn't really keep up. What is my name? Whatever. Let's just start with this talking. But you know, let me quickly check. Tinker Taylor. Oh wait, yeah, Tinker 3 is the highest. You know, that makes you able to craft high-level equipment, but you can also find that. Right? I'm not actually sure whether there's equipment that you can only craft but never find. You still have to find the recipes, you know? One number too far, yeah. And like Tinker 2 is when you play, especially like when you play a Truekin character, you will get to 23 intelligence probably at some point. And Tinker 1 is like all the stuff for improving your equipment is in Tinker 1, you know, all the prefixes for your equipment. So, yeah. At some point I found tinkering to be a good utility skill, but maybe not like a main thing that your character can rely on. At least I have never been able to really make that work. I am in search of work. Let's do this. Okay, buddy. Let's get this quest. Let's talk now. We don't need the gloves here, actually. Let's not do that. Can't disassemble turrets and salvage them. Yeah, you know, turrets in the game are... Yeah. Acid gas grenade, sure. Turrets in the game are essentially robots, you know? Like, the game, they are entities. It treats them as robots. So, it's not really different from any other creature in the game. So, you can disassemble the weapons, but not the turret. Okay, what do you have? I'm not really sure what we... So, if we play the I think what we're gonna do is we're going to go... I'm thinking... We're definitely going to go short sword in the offhand. We're going to go short sword offhand, but I don't think we're going to do short sword main hand. Yeah, axe dismember to get back weapons. And it's not guaranteed. The thing is, like, especially stuff like desert rifles, at some point the game just throws these things at you, so it doesn't really matter. Just treat them as disposable, I guess. Yes, so we're going to do short sword offhand. We have a steel warhammer right now, so that's what we're gonna use for the time being. But I think we're going to switch to axes. I think we're going to do axes. I like to dismember stuff. Cudgels is fine and all, but I play with cudgels a whole lot, so let's not do that. Okay, the self-injector is kind of nice. I would like that. For now, do this. Let's get the lead slugs if we find a weapon. Okay, let's see. Oh, we do have a steel battle axe, right? With the Zizirigurgers, you start out with, I think with a weapon from each category. So yeah, steel battle axe, steel cookery, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do short sword offhand, axe main hand. That could be fun. That could be fun. We have some more Reshef stuff. We do have a Sun and Moon mask and a Panther's cloak. We're gonna do armor. We're not going to go with dodge value, because dodge value is, forgive me, kinda dodgy. Helps to have, but it won't save you. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's just quickly, now that we've done that. Oh jeez, what do I have here? I have sandals. So the chain boots would be kind of nice, but we don't have the stuff. I'm going to get rid of these. Don't need the Witchwood Wreath. Bandage, it's fine. Energy Relay is also fine. We're going to stick with that. Yeah. Give me that. Just a little bit more water. And I'm going to make a stash of scrap in this room. Okay, are we good? did we get? Oh, we get Shekinah, Watervine quest. So let's check out Reshev over here. Yeah, good. Let's go north. Check out the scripted historic site. Ich. What's the quest? Range. Wait, we have two quests. Historical site of Ich, but strange Jadatis boon, which is a randomly generated item, is not at Ich. It's somewhere else. Interesting, but we don't know where it is. So we probably need to do a few water rituals to find that. That said, Ich is over here. Okay. Alright. I think we're good. Don't have any skills. We need skills. Let's talk to Argive. Do we have anything? We have an acid gas grenade. You know what? I'm going to get rid of that. I'm not going to get rid of my self injectors. Let's go down. Let's go down the crack. Here we go. A few things here. Snapjaws. It's good. Early snapjaws, always good. And maybe get something out of that. Okay. Goat. Salt encrusted hand axe. Nope. I mean, we could. Ah, yeah, studded leather. I'm going to do that. We are. You know, the vine weave tunic is nice and all. I'm also gonna sell it, but we're gonna stick. We're gonna go AV. I'm going to go full AV. I've always made better experiences with that. I feel like dodge value, it is like if you play an agility focused character, I still think you should go AV in the early to mid game and then just switch that around later. You know, once you get to the Zetachrome stuff, and then you can use all your agility based stuff, or maybe use some other stuff. But in the early game, go armor value. Hello, Crambo Gaming. How's it going? I don't think I've seen your name before. Or have I? And DV, what dodge value does is it does not decrease the damage that you take. It just makes things more unlikely to hit you. So if you focus on dodge value, the thing that usually happens is that something will get through just by probability. At some point something will hit you and that will just murder you. Right? Like at some point you're gonna get one shot by something. Or something like a rocket turret or whatever that will just blow you up. And you know, rocket turrets are dangerous because that also forgoes AV as well. So it's all bad. But yeah, that's usually the problem with dodge value. Like I don't know, suddenly you get a Rhinox charging at you, and for some reason the Rhinox gets through your DV, and then you're dead. Yeah, and that's usually the problem with dodge value. And spikes will happen, like the game works that way. Dodge value is again, for me, kind of a utility thing. Like you can, like focusing on dodge value early on, not the best idea. Later on, when you are in a good spot and you've actually kind of built out your character, you can kind of go back to DV and get that high. But, oh, putrid. Oh, there's putrescence there. That's not good. Let's not get sick. So, how can you, Crambo asks, how can you turn on those fight animations that I have? The fighting animations, you need to be in the beta branch. So what you need to do is you need to go to Steam or itch.io and opt into the beta branch, which is currently the Tomb of the Eaters feature arc. So you get a bunch of stuff that you can try out. And what you will have here in the options then is combat animations, as you can see. So you will get the combat animations. I've said that a few times already, but when I'm playing on my own, I don't use combat animations. I like it better. It's snappier if you don't use them. However, it's very good for videos because it makes it much easier to follow what is actually happening for people who are watching and not playing themselves. It was always kind of I do have a panther's cloak. Let's keep you. Why not? Yeah. That was always a problem, you know? And them adding them. More Reshef. Wow. Get a lot of Reshef lore. Yeah. Like, I was pretty stoked when they introduced them. Because of that. Just makes the streams easier to follow. Like, it's a similar problem. Like, remember stuff like Eye of the Beholder or Dungeon Master? You know, those first-person dungeon crawlers? And the earlier ones that did not have animations from going from tile to tile, it's almost impossible to follow on a video what's happening. But when you're playing it, you know where you're going, and it doesn't matter, you know? Okay, we have a few harvestable dread roots here. So... don't have harvest tree yet, though. Also, we've leveled up twice, and I haven't actually done anything about that. So we're gonna go strength. Let me see, dual wield, that is 25 agility. Okay, I think we're going to alternate between strength and agility for a bit, because I do want to get to 25 agility. So that we can at some point get to weapon fighting. Okay. Well, since our main weapon is an axe, we're gonna get axe. And we're gonna get cleave. We're gonna get short blade expertise. We're gonna get jab. And 25 agility is going to get us rejoinder. Has this changed again? I mean, Shank is activated once per turn. Yeah, maybe we're gonna get rejoinder as well. But we're not gonna... Cooldown 20. I mean, Shank also works for the offhand. We're gonna see about that. But I think... yeah, 29 strength. Definitely. I want to get there. I want to get Berserk. 29 strength. And 25 agility. It's going to take a while until we get there, but that's fine. That is definitely fine. That should be doable. You know? Depends on if we can actually do some... if we can actually do some... what are they called? Some battle quests or something like that. That will actually... we're gonna see. You know. Of course, we need to survive long enough to actually do that. And that's the big if. Is dual wield strong? Every streamer you saw so far used it. I don't use it that much, actually. I mean, dual wielding is cool. Like, this is the first time I've used dual wield in forever. I was just like, hey, maybe I could do that again. It's kind of cool, but you can do other stuff. It's not... I wouldn't say that this would be like an absolute go-to. Like, the thing about this game is nothing's gonna save you. Like, you know? Like, there's nothing that will make the game easy. Except for a few things, you know? Like the domination thing, if you get the right minion, will make the game significantly more easy. But not always. Is there putrescence here? Why is there putrescence? Oh, that's just slime. Okay. So, yeah. Like, dual wield is cool. It's an option, but I wouldn't say that it is maybe... I don't know if it is significantly stronger than other stuff. But I don't play in sort of a min-maxing power gaming capacity usually. That's not how I play this game. Okay, let's just get short blade. Next thing we're gonna do is dismember. And then probably jab. At the end of the day, do what works for you, you know? The thing with dual wield is also you kind of have to build your character around it, because it costs a lot of SP. If you don't play the Zizerager. I think it's 1,000 to max out the tree. Honestly, I've kind of had better luck with other stuff. Sometimes you will also see folks be like, don't use shields, because shields are not worth it. And that's true, it takes a while for shields to be worth it. But you can still make it work, yeah? Hello, Sensor Rocks. Like that was a reason why like for a long time I've kind of avoided shields, and I've just gone with like, once you find a steel buckler, there's no reason not to use the steel buckler. If you have like basic shield skills. But yeah, I've had some luck with like in the later game, if you have like a Zetachrome shield, and that will actually, and have like a lot of points in the shield tree, that will do you good. That will help you a lot. Because that's a lot of AV you get for a bunch of blocks. And blocks become pretty likely at that point, you know. I don't remember like how much the Zetachrome thing was. 5 or 6 AV maybe. And that's a bunch, you know. Follow and strike each. Okay, let's get some books. These are Discovery Will Prove, and the Cloneling are comprised. Comprised of what? We will never know. Okay. Let's just auto-explore the rest of this. This is kind of a messy map here. Sometimes you get messy maps. Scaled moccasins? No, nothing really. Bunch of dread roots. Again, going to destroy the dread roots because it's useful. Anything? No, that's another one. I'm going to leave the harvestable dread roots for when we have harvestry. We can harvest. Okay, let's go down. Oh, that's a more readable map. Okay, we have ballskin gloves, right? Yeah. Should actually pick up the daggers, honestly. Is there any dagger around? No! No dagger. That's fine. Mutation called Metamorphosis. Is it like Dominate, where you can turn into a god baboon of death and destroy everything? I don't know, I've never used Metamorphosis. Does that permanently turn you into something? Has that been in the game? I'm asking that a lot recently. You know? Been gone for a few weeks and then suddenly there's all kinds of shit in here. Not that I'm complaining. It would, let's say it would surprise me if there wasn't a kink to that somehow, but I don't know. Maybe it works. Try it. Or maybe I'll try it at some point. Metamorphosis. Is that a mental mutation? That's probably a physical mutation. Maybe they're trying to make physical mutants more viable or something. Whether you transformed... Ah, okay. Physical, yeah. That could be a way. I haven't played a physical mutant in forever. Yeah, I should try that at some point. Wow, there's some shit going on. Jewel encrusted studded leather. Yeah, let's just pick it up. Why not? Slime and bloodstained cloth robe. Oh yeah, that sounds inviting. Let's do this. Let's take a look. Just a little bit of Sultan gossip. Bead bracelet. Thank you very much. Oh. There's a chem cell in there. I'm not going to pick it up, but I'm going to take the cell. Hey, another beaded bracelet. Now we're actually starting to find stuff. That's good. Some more boarskin gloves. A little bit of boarskin crap. Here we go. Huh. The dragonfly was wet because it was on the water. It's kind of interesting, right? You know, the game does not... so you cannot fly underground, right? But the game does not have a hover state. Like the dragonfly is actually on the ground. It does not hover, it actually walks. So, stepping on water, the dragonfly will swim and not fly above the water. Which doesn't make much sense, but that's how the game works. Maybe they will... Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's keep going for the Dreadroots. Also, no Dreadroot drops so far. I was a lot more lucky with that in my last run. Wow! Wow, I did not pay sufficient attention there. Well. Ah, the dreaded early slug snout. Okay. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do this again. Should I do that? Should we do domination again? Now let's do this. I do kind of want to get back to the late game again. Because, you know, like the last time I did that, that was pretty early in the Tomb of the Eaters beta, all things considered. And the game just fell apart then. That was a bummer. So, you know, now that things have progressed a lot since then, it would be fun to figure that out maybe. We have not much. Steel cookery? Yeah, we have no weapon, no. Okay, we just have a steel cookery. Ugh. That was an unfortunate death, folks. And that was squarely on me, because I did that bad. Turned off permadeath and turned on quick save. Yeah, there's no shame in that. Do whatever it's fun for you. You know, that stuff is in the game for a reason. There's no right way to play a game, so if you don't like the permadeath, by all means, don't use it. Okay, do you have any good... Okay, well, you do have a steel battle axe. I do think I want that. We can't afford that right now. But we're gonna. We're just going to lug a few things back. We might also get the Borderlands revolver. Okay. Roguelikes are not your thing usually. Yeah, that's totally good. That's an absolutely viable way to play this game. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The Temples of Ash. Gotta catch 'em all. I'm very sorry about that. Okay. It's over here. The Temples of Ash. Under the labyrinthine shade and nestled in the crumbling shale, here stretches the ancient district where the Eaters made offerings to strange gods. Oh yeah, ominous place indeed. We're gonna go there. Okay, do we have everything? Shekinah, eating the water vine, Temples of Ash. Very good. You have a bunch of data discs, but I just want your quest for now. And I don't really have it. Yeah, I just have salvage ejectors. I'm not going to get rid of them. No. Definitely not. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to go in here. There's a few snapjaws. I'm already seeing them. We're gonna... murder the snapjaws. Hopefully not get killed. Oops. That's that. Okay. Rest up. Always rest. Don't skip it. And we're gonna pick up all the stuff. Doesn't matter what it is. Oh shit. Okay, that's a snapjaw boss. Problem is that thing is gonna murder us. Like at level 1, we're not equipped to deal with a snapjaw boss. Snapjaw bosses are never a problem later, but right now, we're gonna get short blade first because we just have a short blade right now. So that's gonna help us a bit more in the short run. So we're gonna try to not agitate that group over there. Oh yeah, I have at least an iron battle axe. We're gonna use that for now. Put the steel kukri in our offhand. Yes! I essentially got 2-shot by a slug snout because I wasn't paying sufficient attention. Once I seen that I was attacked by a slug snout, I should have taken appropriate precautions, and I didn't. So that was an entirely preventable death. I think. I don't know. Again, I wasn't paying all the attention. So, okay. I want to kite a few of these snapjaws towards me, just so that we can murder a few of them. Black robes, sure, short sword. Again, I'm going to pick up everything. Where's the stairs down? Oh, there, over there. We can actually go down and skip the boss for now. We're going to come back to that guy later. Ooh, shotgunner. Oh, alright, that's that. Weird artifact, that's good. That's the shotgun. It will sell for a pretty penny. A few shotgun shells. Alright, okay. Goggles. The cap. Handbags. Sturdy short bow. Yeah, let's get everything. Okay. Now, let's duck behind this wall and rest up. We can't because of the cave spider. Let's go up. Oh no, there's the snapjaws down here. Okay. Let's rest here. That should work. Yes, indeed. Okay. Alright, hey buddy. What is it? You have nothing. Don't need to start any trouble with the hermit for now. We might actually go back up pretty soon. Because, wait. What do you have? You do have a weird artifact, huh? Do I want that? I think I want that. Let's try. Could be a bad idea to fight the... Nah, it's okay. Level 3. Good. You take the weird artifact. Yeah, I just killed that guy. It's an electrified steel battle axe. Wow, good. Awesome. So we don't actually need to buy the thing. That's good. Oops, my phone was doing a thing. It was nothing. Yes, Dreadroot Tuber. So, if you don't know, Dreadroot Tubers is a necessary ingredients for self-injectors. So, you kind of want to harvest Dreadroot Tubers so that you can use them to craft self-injectors if you happen to get the data disk. It's very useful. So I will always try to get the Dreadroot Tubers in the early game. There are Dreadroot Tubers that have a color on them. They are harvestable. You can, if you have Harvestry, you will harvest them and get a tuber from it. There are ones that are just black. They are not harvestable. And you can destroy them, and they will still, if you destroy them, they will have a chance of dropping a Dreadroot Tuber. So I will always destroy the non-harvestable ones, and I will, if I don't have Harvestry yet, like right now, I will just leave them until I get Harvestry. Okay, so we do have Short Blade. Now that we have the axe, we're gonna get axe. I'm gonna save up. I might save up. We could get jam. Maybe not. You know what? Let's get cooking and gathering. Let's get all the basics going for now. This annoying clicking sound. There's a clicking sound. A clicking sound that is not... I'm not hearing it. Is anybody else hearing a clicking sound? Is my... You hear it too. Oh shit. Maybe my microphone is doing crap. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I didn't know that that was happening. Oh, it's better. Okay. It's okay now. Oh, thank you for notifying me. That is... Oh dear. No, that's just in the archive. I'm very sorry about that. That was my the wire of my microphone. Apparently. Oh dear. Okay. It was a little bit loose, apparently. And that created the sound. Oh dear. Okay. Well, at least it is fixed. So, I'm very sorry about that. Okay. Also, hi Booblican. Haven't seen you in a bit. I hope you're doing good. And well. Both of these things. Okay, let's see. Yes, lots of snappies. Maybe we don't need to collect everything now. Okay. And we're still going to keep the things that I have already picked up. Because why not? No reason not. Okay. Basic toolkit, that's good. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, I'm also fine. Things are a little bit better than they have been. And that's good. Look at vest, hand axe. I'm just happy that I'm back to streaming, honestly. Like, believe it or not, but that kind of does good for my mental health. By the way. It helps. Makes me feel good. But I don't know. Myself and whatever. Structure, mental hygiene. Indeed. Like, I'm not, you know, I do have a pretty structure. Like, I get up every morning at 7 o'clock, for example, right? Like, I don't have issues with that. But, it's, I don't know, it's just something that is enjoyable, and it is something that, I don't know, it's just something that you do. You know, it's also like I have other stuff to do, you know. Like I'm working and still working. I'm lucky enough to be in a position where that is something that I can do. It's basically night for you, yeah. Yeah, my partner has to get up at that point. Like, has to, for her job. And, yeah, it is also 10 in the morning here, so apparently we are in the same time zone, Kira. But I've been up for a bit, you know? But yeah, I do have that. Yes, that seems like it. Poland. That's cool. Fun fact, I do actually have a Polish name. Because I do have... As a part of my family that lives there, I do have ancestors there, so to say. One part of my family comes from Poland, and the other part from Slovakia. And sort of the Slovakian is... Like, I don't have a lot of connections to Poland, because that's a part of the family that... We're not really having any... We don't really have any connections to that, but, yeah. But yeah, my name is Polish. What do we have with Staple and Vine Wafer? That's not a lot. Whatever. Let's do this. We have points. We have points to spend. Let's just go with Dismember first. You know? Let's just roll with it. Get that. And we're gonna get Butchery. You know? Put that axe to good use. What's that water over there? Okay. Copper nugget. Okay. What do we have? Okay. The things are working out a little bit better right now than they have been. but still need to be careful not to get one shot by something again, like last time. It wasn't one shot, it was actually, I guess it was two shot. So what do we have? We don't really... okay. Need to keep my eyes open for boarskin gloves and also for shoes that give me AV. Robes. No. Okay. Electrified bronze dagger. Sure. Pick that up, just for shits and giggles. You can always kind of pick up daggers. In order for, for trading and stuff. Because they only weigh 1 pound, so they usually have a pretty good ratio between value and weight. Maybe not the bronze daggers, but the higher tiers of daggers. Oops, there's more not snapjaws. Ooh, there's a lot of things over there. Slumberlings. What I wanted to say was dreadroots, yes. Wow. Words are starting to come out of my mouth weird again. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now those are encrusted bones. Oh, there's a slug snout. Okay. Alright, let's do this properly. First of all, we're gonna rest up again. Hasn't followed us. That's good. There you are. Gonna come after me? No. Ah, now you're down here. Okay, let's try it. Okay, good. Whew. Was. Oh, actually dismembered the slug snout. Okay. So that was not a corpse, not a butcherable corpse. Okay, there's a battle going on over there. I'm stuck. Oh, it's like tarry stuff here. It's not just water. It's actually asphalt. That must be fun to swim through. Okay, there's the slumberling. I'm going to leave that slumberling the hell alone. Slumberlings are fun to hunt. Ooh, asphalt is a lot stickier. Now that they've changed fluid dynamics, asphalt is a lot stickier. Maybe we should actually get swimming. Let me just quickly check. I think that makes a lot more sense now. Is that an endurance thing? Yeah, endurance. Hello, Sea Jack. Uses movement speed penalty when swimming. You know, I think we should get that. It's gonna be useful. Swim in asphalt. I mean, all that stuff has kind of changed recently. Let me see. Let's unlock. It's 500 drams. So maybe we're not swimming, but we're just kind of wading through the asphalt. I don't think the swimming actually... I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So we did that. Let's get jab. Hey, that's a bunch of things. But yeah, I feel like asphalt has become a little bit stickier now than it has been before. Swim in asphalt, yeah, that's actually... interesting image. Come on, get out of there. Okay. Alright, good. Okay. So Slumbling, you hang out over there. Have a good night's sleep. Come on. Get out of there. Ugh. Jeez, okay. Alright. Yeah, of course, this is also a Tari area. Whatever. Let's kill a few things. Mindless crab corpse. Okay, we can. We can butcher that once we've got rid of all the nonsense here. Oh, it hurt me quite a bit. Yeah, fighting in asphalt is not a good thing to do. Just duck in there and rest up a little. Murder this thing. Stuff. Ugh. So sticky. You're gonna come across? Yeah. Oh. Some no-worm fishing. Except that the no-worm is not gonna be bait. No-worm is gonna be the fished thing. Also, we're fishing with an axe. You know, it's a pretty gnarly thing. Okay. Okay, so down there is the miner's corpse. That's good. Do we want to find that? Here we go. So miner's helmet, we're not going to use it. We have night vision, it's fine. Small trinket. I'm going to take that. Absolutely. Cybernetics credit, yes indeed. Can't have it all. Oh yes indeed. You know, has that changed? No. No Jasper. Indeed. No Jasper at all. Okay. So, for those who don't know, the miner's corpse is you would always find this corpse on this map. And it's a good one, because it is the earliest, usually the earliest non-hand light source that you can find, because you find a miner's helmet there. And for, depending on what kind of build you're playing, that can be really useful. You know, if you don't have night vision or whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of the asphalt, please. Okay. I actually managed to make asphalt more annoying than it was. Good. Jolly good. Okay. I guess because you're now actually sort of submerged in the stuff. I mean, it does make sense, but... Actual warrior gained a level. But you're not actually, we're not actually... Yeah, you wade through a pool of slime. So we're not slipping on the slime anymore, right? If we wade through the pool. Yeah, we don't. Like, all that stuff has changed. That is pretty interesting. I guess if you don't have that much slime there, you can probably still slip. Not if you're in a pool of it. Which absolutely makes sense. Yeah, we're not slipping. Cool. I mean, that's at least something. Oh, 2 grams of slimy salt. We're slimy and salty. That's me. Put that on your Tinder profile. Okay. Crocossins, what are we wearing? Sandals. Yes. Totally forgot that I also wanted to keep an eye out for gloves, but I don't think we've seen any. Might have. Might have. Nope. Slimy eyeless crab legs. Mmm, delicious. Mmm. That sap over there? Might be. Engraved sharp hand axe. Need to take a look at that. Bead a bracelet. Jewel encrusted club, sure. Oh, that's a fancy club. Okay. Got you. Bead a bracelet, sure. Small cobalt tube. I broke it. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna have to repair that. Or have Argive repair that at least. Just butterfingered that tube. Is that sap? Yeah. Sugary brackish slime. Ooh, delish. There we go. Let's have a bit of a swim here. Okay. Brackish sugary slime. Sounds like the oatmeal I made today. Okay, let's see. Borderlands revolver, that's good. Let's reload that thing, so we have at least a ranged weapon. Others. There's an others mod. Not quite keeping up with Caves of Qud modding these days. I have barely kept up with Caves of Qud itself these days, but an others mod. So which was that? Does that give you, I don't know, salt cows or something? What is the creature that has others? This game, yeah. Late, good. Okay. As a mutation, and any animal can spawn with a mutation. Okay. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, actually. So you can have, like, you could milk a beetle bomb. And since it's a mutation. Yeah. Or giant centipede. You know, it's the thing I never knew I wanted. Let's kill the Gershling. Pick up a slimy, wet Gershling corpse. Ugh. Ugh. What are we at? Oh yeah, okay. So we're gonna get Cleave. What we have 72 remaining. Let's get Spicer. Yeah, so we're gonna clear out this map here, and then we're gonna do want to get the dreadroot tubers, the potential dreadroot tubers that we might get here. You know, pick up all the crap. We don't actually need to pick up all these blood slugs. It's stupid. That's not. Okay. That fried processing core? Sure. I'll take it. Hey, there you are. The white cultist. Advanced toolkit. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Don't put a cell in it. It's essentially like a basic toolkit. If you put a cell in it, it goes a while. Okay. I think even without a cell, it is better than the advanced toolkit. Than the basic toolkit. So. I kind of like that they put in the advanced toolkit because it just makes sense, you know. Like for the longest time, there has been just a basic toolkit. Well, it's us. We're thinking to myself, huh? The basic toolkit. What would an advanced toolkit be like? Well, one implies the other. Okay. I mean, not that I spend a lot of time thinking about that. I'm not that much of a weirdo. Can you destroy that? Giant boulder. Oh. Oh. Don't remember large boulders to be so resilient. Jeez. We have... Okay. Alright, good. We found everything? Almost. Tring. Always like that sound. I think that's the offhand strike. Okay. Now that we're done here, you know what? Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Slime our way to the way up. Slimy red rock. You know, we can find some more fun stuff here. Probably not, but... You know? Another beaded bracelet? I mean, sure. Why not? Few copper nuggets. Little bit of XP. Why not? Usually I just skip this. I just take the underground river back to Joppa. But, you know, let's do it this way this time. Let's go back up the rock thing. Because usually you just have snapjaws here and a few other things. By the time you are here, it's never really all that worth it. But you know, painted arm legs. Mexies. Okay. Human corpse and a club. That's the name of my autobiography. Okay. Hello. Plastic tree. Why not? I'm gonna put that on the scrap pile. Okay. Animal to the east. tubers. Give me all the tubers. You know, that's the other reason why you might want to actually do this. You know, just for a little bit of that snapjaw loot. You might get lucky. And there's usually a few more dreadwoods around here, so why not? Why not? Yeah, got us a few more tubers. How many do we have? 19. And we're just collecting. And I think I've been famished for a long time. I haven't eaten in a while. I mean, that is just horrible playing. Staple jam. Yeah, let's do the classic one. Eat the meat. That's not a good one, but whatever. It's okay. Painted leather armor. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, we found Irkumrod House. Awesome. We have the location of another historic site. So yeah, it was actually worth it to do this. It was worth it to go up here. That's alright. Okay. You know what? Last room. Okay, good. Go up. I think that's the last one. Because that's the first floor of Red Rock. There's a musket here. Take that, maybe take it apart or sell it. No, it depends on what makes sense. Ooh, there's a snapjaw boss. Let me take a quick look at you. At this point we should be able to fight that thing. You have a symbiotic firefly, but I don't think we can get it because you cannot unequip it, and it is equipped. We're gonna get in trouble with antelopes though. But I'm going to take that. Okay. I mean, what do I have dismember on N? Ooh. Oh, we chopped off the face. That is awesome. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. We're not gonna get this. And we don't need the symbiotic firefly. But I'll get it equipped. But we're gonna take the face. Gonna take the face. Gonna put on the face. So this is a +1 ego face. Okay. It's okay. Not the best thing to have. You know, maybe the dodge value would have been better. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay. There's some boskin gloves. That's what I wanted to have. Okay. Cloth overalls, no. Masterwork hand axe, no. We should probably just go up. Whatever. Need a bracelet. See, it's always worth it. I'm gonna have to get some new water soon-ish. So once we get out of here, I'm going to take a quick little break. Have some water, maybe go to the restroom. And then we're gonna play some more Caves of Qud. I'm gonna get back to other stuff like Cataclysm and whatever I was playing. But you know, with him just getting back streaming, I'm going to play something that I'm comfortable with, like entirely comfortable with. Like this is something like, you know, Caves of. I can always play Caves of Qud. It always. Alright. Folks, we're gonna go south. Back to Joppa. Well, I totally overshot and I'm lost. Yeah, that was brilliant, Jay. That was incredible. So let's go north. We should be getting back to Joppa that way. Another crocodile. Outskirts Joppa, here we go. You recognize the area and stop being lost, yeah. Oh no. Let's talk to the Elder first. Hello, the Elder Irodad. Hey, Irodaddy. Thank you. Villagers increased. Let me take a look at your reputation. Hated by equines. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't think I want that. Oh, you know, it actually doesn't matter. But this guy, by the children of Mammon, we could actually... Okay, first of all, it is kind of concerning that this guy is admired by the children of Mammon. Because the children of Mammon is a crazy death cult in this game. Learn harvestry. That's what I want. Okay. Let's share some secrets. Get a little bit of Joppa reputation. Maybe share a secret with me. That's more Sultan history. I have another secret. Now I can sell you back the secret that you've just told me. That's ridiculous. Okay. Interesting that does work. Ooh, I've heard about a thing. Do you want to know? Apparently folks don't have the best memory. Okay. So. Do we have... No, we don't. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to... You are annoyed by that? I'm not annoyed. I'm bemused by it. Okay, so you want to have a knick-knack. Knick-knack can be the electrified bronze dagger. Do you want the other knick-knack? That could be... You know what? Should probably be the pump shotgun. Alright, good. Wanted to try getting enough reputation to recruit a character? Go around with beguiled proselytized recruited follower. Yeah. I always find it like having a whole posse, having a whole party. I find that to be more fiddly than I usually want to deal with. You know, I usually just work with the beguiled one because they will have a health bonus or the other stuff. Have a really good one and then work with them. But yeah, because you kind of have to micromanage all of them. All right, hey buddy, now take all of the crap because I don't have that much water. Actually, keep the sun and moon mask. I'm going to keep. Also, I have to archive repair my cobalt tube that I have there. Okay, let's sell all of this nonsense, all of this utter crap. We'll get 420 for that jewel encrusted club. Yeah. You know. It's weed. We just reference weed a lot instead of having a personnel. Sorry, I'm way too snarky right now. I should not. Okay, buddy. Actions. Let's identify that first. It's a blaze injector. Okay. Blaze injector. Let's repair this. Snark is good. I don't know if I actually. Oops. Yeah. Oh. It's spray foam. Okay. Yeah, of course. Of course, that's. Makes sense. Okay. So, now we're done here. Done the red rock thing. The historic site is over there. You know what? Oh, the other one is over here. They're both pretty close. Although we should probably wait until we go there. But I think I'm going to do the Rustwells thing real fast. Are we gonna get lost? Of course we're gonna get lost. No, there's a honeyweep. Oh, that's kind of nice. Fungus area though. Where's the honeyweep? Oh, over there. Okay. Let's go there without getting fungused. A lot of fun. There we go. Pool of honey. Let's get some honey. 6 grams. Let's not get spored. Here we go. Do this again. Please. Yes. Good. So we're just going to quickly do the Rustwells thing. Don't need to linger around here too much. Let's just collect the wire. There's a bunch of fresh water here. Sure, why not? Don't need to lug around too much water. This is the right wire strand that we're looking for. 51, there's no reason to pick up anything else. This one is not 50. Can tell by the color. You know, the longer a wire strand, the more saturated its color becomes. That's just common sense. Oops. Let's not get our stuff rusted. Can use our Borderlands revolver to shoot the kudzus. Need. And if we're able to hit it at all, okay. Oop. I also forgot to. I mean, we're going back to Joppa pretty soon. But I forgot to make a stash of Dreadroot tubers. There's not really any reason to lug these around. Although, what we might do is I might go. No, we're going to go back to Joppa because I do want the Joppa recoiler before I do any extensive underground detours. Because I don't want to get hopelessly lost. But yeah, once we have the Joppa recoiler, we might return here, actually. Just go into the underground a little bit. Let's kite them to the stairs. Alright, yeah. No. Obviously not the right wire strand. Ah, shit. Ugh. The Mirthworm woke up the Slumberling. But leave that fucking Slumberling alone, folks. Okay. Problem is, once the Slumberling has killed whatever woke it, Slumberling will go for me. And that is definitely something I do not want to happen. Got lucky there. Yeah. Usually they fall back asleep soon enough. We were able to withstand the initial Slumberling attack, but yeah. It can be trouble. Not careful. Full of slimy thought. Okay. Oh yeah, attribute point. Sure. I always forget to actually level my stuff up. Okay, so we do have jab, don't we? Yeah, we do have jab. We could get bloodletter. We could get bloodletter. If I can get the knot out of my tongue. But not right now. Not right now. Okay, all of this is fine. We might start investing into basic tinkering. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It's going to take a while until we can get most of the actual things. So, did I already get the stuff? The wire from this? I forgot. Not right now, indeed. That was a good one. I applaud you for that one. Don't I have... Did I get my thing rusted? Yes! My Borderlands revolver has rusted. Good, folks. Fantastic. Truckin'. The rest is still fine. The rest is still fine. Okay. I think I already picked up the thing. Yeah, I did. Also, I said I wanted to take a break to get some more water once I get out of the Red Rock dungeon, and I didn't, you know? So, my brain is just working. Isn't it good when your brain is just working? Okay, I'm going to take a quick break right now. And I'm going to be back in a few minutes. Don't run away. See you in a moment. Okay. All right. Live scene. Back. Okay. So, yes, rust wells. I have water again. That is good. Let's murder that killibead. That is also good. Let's find the last thing. We're gonna go back to Joppa. We're gonna get ourselves another killibead. Lots of killibeads up here. We're gonna get ourselves the Joppa recoiler. That's it, good. And once we have the Joppa recoiler, we're probably going to... Another Killipede. Huh. Well, that's some good experience, so I'm not complaining. So once we get the Joppa recoiler, I think we're gonna do a little underground detour. Maybe beneath Joppa, you know? I think that would be... I feel like that's usually worth it. And it's fun, you know? Okay, buddy. Go back. Some ruins nearby. Let's investigate. Sure, why not? Some ruins nearby, and we got lost. We noticed the ruins, but on the way to the ruins, we got lost. Truly a feat. You know, that's... Regain your bearings. Well, at least that's that. No man. Yeah, investigate the ruins. Cool. Thank you. These are also different ruins than the earlier one. Yeah, there's actually stairs down here. Not gonna go there. Ooh, that's the honey skunk. We're not gonna go down there just yet. Or ever, for that matter. Because we don't have the recoiler yet. No, we could, you know, like the early levels of the underground are never really all that interesting. Okay. Can you get back? Thank you. Alright, so, first of all, we're gonna have to deliver this stuff to Argive. Take the wire. Alright. Okay. Get Gridgate quest. So that is the quest where we have to go to Gridgate, but we're not gonna do that just yet, you know? It usually makes sense to do some other stuff first. So we have a few things on our itinerary before we go there. Although... yeah. So, we're gonna go into the underground here and just explore the underground beneath Joppa a little bit, just for shits and giggles. Sometimes we find good stuff. We're gonna try to not get killed, that will be good. Then, I think what we're gonna do is... where's my mouse? I think what we're gonna do is we're going to take a look at this historic site. Then we're gonna go to the Rusted Archway, just to get some cybernetic enhancements, potentially. Once we have done that, we're going to go to Gridgate. So we have a lot of stuff to do now, which is good. Yes. What do you have? You have Masterwork. That was critical hits more often, yeah. Radio powered. Actually kind of nice to have. I don't know if you get it though. Scaled. Oh yeah, unshelled reptiles is kind of nice to have, honestly. But flaming siphon baton. What's that? That is actually interesting, but way too expensive. Phase cannon, yeah. Phase cannons, those are good. Those are big old murder things. Nuclear cell is also pretty good. You know, phase cannon is the highest tier. You know? See, you need a tinkering bit, 8. And 8 is the one that is the most. The highest one, I think. If it's still the case, but I think they haven't added anything beyond that. So if you want to modify, for example, a Zetachrome piece of equipment, what you need to do is you need to spend one of these. These are not easy to come by, because you can only get these by actually disassembling high-tier stuff, high-tier artifacts. For example, a phase cannon, you know? Okay. Alright. So, that's that. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get any of them. Let's go to Tam. And sell a bit of the stuff that we most certainly do not need. Inventory has not reset yet, so none of that really matters. We could probably keep. Borderlands revolver is rusted. I don't need to worry about that. A recoil. We have no cell, right? And I don't actually have any chem cell. Yeah, I have no chem cell. Well, that's not the greatest thing. That means we cannot actually use the dropper recoiler. Although, like, finding chem cells shouldn't be that tough. Probably going to come across something. So, I might risk it anyways. My axe? I don't think so. I think we found that without a cell. Let's do the offer. Let's see. Yeah, there's no cell in it. I mean, that's okay. Again, like, chem cells are not hard to come by, generally. So yeah. So I'm going to make a little stash of dreadroot tubers here. And I'm going to make a little stash of scrap over here. But the thing that I'm now debating with myself is whether I'm going to just hope to find a chem cell or whether I'm going to start by drawing a map. You know what? Map drawing is fun. I might actually do that just so that we... Like, finding a chem cell should not be that hard. But... Okay, I do have harvestry now, so I can... I have harvestry? Did I get harvestry? I did, right? Let's see. Maybe not. Yeah, because of these snapjaws. Alright, there was a snapjaw boss here. I forgot about that. Oh, let's just hunt that guy down. Let me take... Oh, you're a kindle found. That's... hated by succulents, also admired by antelopes. What are you doing for those antelopes? Cooking them a splendid meal. Oh. Well, fuck those antelopes then. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but drop the plastic. Thank you, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Ah, freezing hand axe for no cell. Ah. Well, what could have been, but wasn't. Okay, I'm just going to harvest a few dreadroots that were here, that were harvestable. Okay. Just the one. We're gonna drop off those tubers, and then we're gonna go back down. You know, those tubers and the plastic tree. Go. So, plastic tree. Go. Drop it. Like the 2 dreadroot tubers that we have, that doesn't really matter. Not like that is clogging up our inventory or anything. But yeah. Also we're hungry, so let's just make ourselves some apple mats. It's not the best, but you know, why not? First at half rate. Why not? Okay, let's go down. Yeah, we're just going to carry these tubers with us now. Doesn't matter. Let's go down. Okay. No. And go further down. Boom. Yeah, the half-stable dreadroot. And another one. But 2 out of the 1. Okay, and now we're down here. we can start exploring. So, make ourselves a little map. We're gonna find a camp cell somewhere. I'm pretty sure of it, but shape down here. Uh-huh. Okay. Ah, yes. What do we have? An empty pump shotgun. I'm going to take it. I'm probably going to try to get disassembled sooner rather than late. Like now, for example. So we can actually start taking some things apart. And I could have done that before I dropped off all my stuff and just... yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Disassemble the pump shotgun. Okay. Don't really have a gun right now. I'm gonna get a bunch of bits here. I'll just scrap them. So let's do a little auto-explore. There's also like a chromeling boss over there. What are we going to trade with? Anybody? Distinguished Barathramite Buddha. Yeah, we don't have any oil. What do you have? Counterweighted. It's usually kind of nice. Adds a bonus 2. Activated empty injector. Huh? Nano Neuro animator. And how could we can... Sure. Why not? No cell though. You know what? I'm going to get that. Because why not? Get rid bunch of these copper nuggets, which is nice. Alright. Now our first data disk. Cannot learn that yet, but we'll do that. Gained by considering what wood, 5th edition, okay? And this is a stun rod with a cell in it. See? And there we go. No need to draw a map, whatever, it's fine. So we're going to take out the cell. I'm going to disassemble the stun rod and let's take a look at the cell. It's a normal chem cell. Awesome. Here we go. Now we're in business. Okay, another stun rod. Oh. Another stun rod that we picked up at some point. Move cell. What did I do? Did something stupid. Alright, we have a chem cell. I don't know what I was doing there. Whatever. So we have a fresh chem cell. We can use that to get back to Joppa, which is good. That means, yeah, we don't need to worry about where we're going, because we have an easy way back out. Need to be careful about stuff like juice saps, which will decharge your chem cells. But you know, we're not going that deep. I think that's probably going to be fine. Somebody stepped on something. Stumbling? I'm not going to mess with the stumbling. Ah, yes. We have turrets, so we can actually get a bunch of lead slugs. Yes. Yep. Also, we have a lead acid cell. That's good. Like, having the lead acid cell is kind of good because even if we fought it, I think the juice saps will not drain those. You know, the cells that work on liquids. So... good. It is squeaking. Okay. Yeah. Oh, maybe There's a big underground lake here. You know, like going into the underground is usually actually kind of a good way to find some cool stuff. See, like this for example. Pick up the steel. Short blades, why not? I do have a steel cookery, don't I? Yeah. Yeah. But we need to actually start getting some equipment going. There's an Arconaut here. I'm going to attack the Arconaut, which is a dick move, but... Okay, let's take a look. That's a love injector. And, you know, there's another Borderlands revolver, which is good. We're going to equip that for now. Not going to get all of that water, because I need to lug around that much water. There's leather boots, leather armor, yeah, nothing really else that I would want. Okay, but at least we have any kind of ranged weapon again. Explodey ball spawning plants in the early game. Yeah, ranged weapons are the way. Usually you can create kind of like a chain reaction by doing that. Fight each other. And that's kind of the way. Like have some kind of ranged attack and shoot them. Like the tumbling pods that you find in the flower field. Right? And then just try to get close to it. Or like shoot the... You need to get rid of the spawning thing, right? Usually... You know, I usually take my time in this game. And by the point that I have to deal with them, they're usually not that much of a problem anymore. There's not that much damage and stuff, but generally ranged weapons. Then you won't be caught in the explosion, and they will blow each other up. So if you have a lot of tumbling pods after you, you can kind of like just shoot them and blow everything up. Also, if you blow them up and they are still near the spawning thing, the explosion will often take out the spawning thing. So it's always good to have, like even if you're not playing a ranged character, right? Even if you're not actually investing any points into any of the ranged trees, have ranged weaponry. You will need it, you know? Like you will always, you know, and at some point you can't just decide whether you're gonna do pistol or bow and rifle. Just get the basic skill for that, and it's gonna help you immeasurably. Yep. Slug snout. Yeah. We do need to find better armor. We have just a 6 AV or 7 AV, something cracked, but we defo need to take less damage. Okay, we can go down here. Whenever we can go down, we will go down. See, like I don't have any ranged weapon skills, but it still helps. You know, I can just use this Borderlands revolver to kill some things. So, you should always have something that lets you murder things at a range. And you will need that for certain things. You know, a pelt. That's gonna be pretty heavy. Where is it? There it is. I don't think I'm gonna lug these around. You know, like, you're gonna run into flying enemies that you will need to get rid of. Stuff like that, so... Okay. See? Thirst thistle. Not gonna make me thirsty. I shot it. What we're gonna do? Bear jerky. We have a lot of jerkies. No, we're not gonna cook with that. Can put the face in. Why not? Have you take damage? There's a 9% chance you get... Oh, well. I mean, that's something. 39%. That's a decent buff. Hey, buddy. The Arconaut and the Dragonflies like each other. Know that. Oh, we chopped off the face. And it's a 1 ego face, of course. Do we pick it up? Yeah. Let's collect some faces. Why not? That's a... not at all insane thing to do. Okay. I'm going to take both of these. Let's just start at leather. Yeah. And pick up the steel dagger. Okay. Right, let's go north. Keep exploring for a bit. Okay, there's a turret tinker. Shoot at that guy for a bit. Hey. What if didn't tinker any turrets? Oh, it's a chain gun turret tinker. Fuck, that might be my end. That was my end. I should have taken a look at what kind of tinker that was. Because there was no way for me to get out of that once I just thought, it's maybe just a musket turret tinker, and I did not check. And that was my death. Yeah. Best of luck indeed. It had nothing to do with luck. That was bad. That was bad on my part. That was a completely self-induced murder state. Whew, folks. You know, I'm going to play this again. I was just terrible, folks. Don't do what I did. That's always kind of the problem. Like, that is metamorphosis. You can use an overpowered run right now. Should we do that? I mean, why not, right? Mutated you. You know what? Let's just, why not? So how are we gonna go about this? Could have... Oh, let's do those. Intelligence. Ego, we don't actually need that much ego. Willpower. Willpower would be kind of good. But that's just a very run-of-the-mill thing. Physical mutations. Where's the metamorphosis? Is that a thing? I'm not seeing it. Let me just quickly check. Can't select from the start. Ah, that might be the case. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, because... Let me just quick. Pre-release content costs 4 mutation points. Level cap as 10. Yeah. One new. Huh. Plus 4 mutation points. Okay, it doesn't seem to be. Can you use becoming nooks by metamorphing into a Putus Templar? It appears to be beta thing, but I am running beta, yeah. Huh. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna do this right now, but I'm going to look into that. You know what? Keep going with that one. That worked out. You wield character with 1,000,000,000 arms at one point. That was my go-to kind of character in the early days of me playing this game. And I've never done that again. That never really worked out all that well. Must have cut it at some. Yeah, could be. Ah. Maybe because it was kind of not fully baked yet. Maybe it will come back. I'm gonna see. Small ball. Abroad. Self-injector. Good. Full of stuff here. Fight back. Folks, we're gonna get that. So, it's gonna be one of these again. Just lug everything that we can get back up here. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Self-injector. Don't really have a lot. What are we equipped with? We don't have any weapon. That's gonna be trouble. Okay, so we're not gonna get the carbide thing yet, obviously. But I'm just gonna buy a hand axe. Alright. Let me take a quick look at... Folks, here's the thing. I do kind of have that deflation right now. I just don't want to play at the start of this. So, since I've been playing or streaming for about 2 hours, I think I'm going to call it here. And I might be back later again to maybe play something else, or maybe play some more Caves of Qud. I don't know. Probably something else. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. You know, it's about 11 o'clock now. Need to do some things anyways, so thanks y'all for hanging out in the chat. That was extremely pleasant. So have a nice day, and yeah, have a nice day, have a nice week. It's almost the weekend, so like whatever that means these days. And yeah, take care. See you soon. Bye bye.